Welcome to stream number 74 of Zodiac. Let me see who we got in here by loading the stream up on my phone real quick.
Pre-loved, there.
Shut up, advert. Okay. I need to stop roasting the advert before I get demonetized by YouTube because, you know, that's their whole job to, you know, run adverts. Discord link still doesn't work. I'm not sure what it is. It might just be for you because someone else joined and they said it worked just fine because like they were gonna DM me on Discord about something. So yeah, it could just be like Discord settings or something. Maybe like parental controls, something like that. 6 days until the Amazing Digital Circus episode 8. I love how I'm like acting excited about it even though I haven't even watched any of the episodes yet. Who's we? Yeah, I think it's just you, unfortunately. Yeah, anyways, we got Gastel here for his streak, or her streak, I don't know. Pillow, Infinite Riley, Senseless, Buno Cirques, Benjamin Gaming, the very cool dude, if I do say so myself. And yeah, let's check out the attempt count real quick. Let me just open the game up, otherwise y'all won't even be able to see it. Hey, look at that, we got the owl corner right here, we got Henry live reaction. Henry was certainly shocked to see that I got 59% yesterday. You know how we do it out here. I really hope the screen isn't like cropped down like horrendously. Anyways, before that though, let's open the daily chest. Let's see what we get. Okay, 25 orbs, that's pretty bad to be honest, but hopefully it'll make... Oh, okay, I got a colour. Damn! Yo, 150 orbs, 11 diamonds, lava shard I think that is, and a demon key. Yo, you know what, W rewards. Okay, also I recently discovered this mod which I really want to like use at some point. Ignore this by the way, this can get out of here. So basically, for example, if I just go into this example level real quick, you'll see I have this level right here. Wait, I haven't even connected my save device yet. I am stupid. One sec. Technical difficulties, please stand by. So you can see I've got this level right here, you know, it's pretty challenging. We've got some triple spikes, we've got this straight fly, and we've got this tight wave at the end. And it's got a start position at the straight fly and one at the wave. So this is just for an example, but you can see at the top left corner there is something interesting. And that is because this is the Blitzkrieg mod. I know, they probably could have chose a better name for it, seeing as, in case you don't know, Blitzkrieg is a tactic that a certain Austrian painter used back in the 1940s. But yeah, what you can do is create a profile, ignore all this, and you especially use 2.1 percentages, especially if it's like a 2.1 level or something. For this, it doesn't make a difference. Create a profile, link it, and then if you go on stage browser, you can see it links it into different stages. I really want to do this for future levels just to see how it goes, because apparently it makes you super consistent. So stage 1 is to get to 45%, so let's just do that real quick. Edit that out. And let's say I failed the straight fly, pass the 0 to 45 run, and then the next goal of the stage is to get 45 to 62. So if I pass the straight fly, mess up one of these wave timings or something, I pass the 45 to 82 run, not 82, what am I doing, what am I saying? And then the next thing we've got to do is 62 to 100. And this is a bad example since it's like not that hard of a level, but it's just, you know, just so we can go quickly with this. I can see Rexy abusing this. But you know I'm going to be playing like Tidal Wave or something, and I'm going to be doing 0 to 1%, 1 to 2%, 2 to 3%. It's going to be so scuffed if I ever go for Tidal Wave, but I do want to use this for levels in the future. And now that stage 1 is done, we're on stage 2. So now the goal is to get at least 0 to 62. So for example, if I get through these triple spikes, and then get through the straight fly. As I was saying, let's get through the triple spikes. Just ignore that. Get through the straight fly. Oh no, I failed the wave. But it doesn't matter because we passed the 0 to 62 run. And then the next goal is to get 45 to 100. This is so drawn out, bro. I should not be like showing you this now, bro. I'm not even using this yet. Okay, 45 to 100. And then the final stage, because you can do this with like any level that has start positions, not just like something like this. And then stage 3 is of course 0 to 100. But yeah, just letting you guys know, because I saw like a random video in my recommended like yesterday about this mod, and I was like, okay, sure, this is gonna make me more consistent. But maybe they were cooking something up, and it's kind of fun to use as well. Loki, just like stage 4 out of 3. That don't make any sense. What's stage 4 then? Well, it's time for the real deal. Not this example level. That was just the warm up. It's time for Zodiac, baby. Let's see how many attempts we're at. This combines the start pause and regular attempts. 61650. Henry Life Bridge. Seems mid, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, especially because earlier I mentioned, like, for example, if you're doing a level with a lot of start positions, you're just doing 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and then on like the second to last stage, it'll be like 0 to 99 and 1 to 100, bro. That would be crazy. Okay, 61650. I hope that's correct. Henry live reaction. Yeah, I added like the Henry emoji yesterday as well. I told you I wasn't gonna forget about it, but I was thinking if you were streaming it or not, and you were perfect timing, I guess. Okay. Anyways, that was just the warm up. Bro, it reminds me of one of those videos where it's just like how to use the wave. Step 1, hold. Step 2, release. Now try it yourself and then just tidal wave. Okay. Anyways, I'm stalling. Let's go. Wait, you had more spots so you didn't need to replace. Or wait, what do you mean I had more spots so I didn't need to? Wait, you mean are you talking about the mod, or like are you talking about something different? I don't even know. I don't even know if this is like gonna be like the correct percentage, to be honest. Wait, I could just have it on here. It doesn't really matter too much. I think this sorts it. I think it's like old percentage or whatever it's called. Accurate percentage. Nope. Percentage. I probably missed it. Percentage. Where is it? You know, I don't think it really matters. Okay, let's see if this makes me go from 96, because if so, then this is 2.1 percentage. Yeah, I don't think it changes anything. Yeah, it doesn't. Yep, that seems correct to me. Okay, anyways, wait, what if I go from like 7%? Does it say like a later percent, because like that's part of the slow parts? Okay, it does. Alright, so it automatically, if you like make a copy of like an older level, it keeps the sort of same percentage system. That's nice to know. Anyways, now that we're done with that, let me turn off the UI for the start bus switcher, because it's low-key going to be distracting, and get these warm-up runs down, shall we? Alright, let's start off with 96 to 100. Let me adjust my chair real quick. And here we go. Nice. Okay, first warm-up run down already. I love how I said earlier was the warm-up, and this is the actual warm-up. That was the warm-up for the warm-up. I think it's just I'm so used to calling them warm-up runs. Even though it's the same part every single time. Rather than like, I don't know, the beginning of the level, which would probably work better. But I guess a warm-up doesn't really involve getting straight into it, you know what I mean? Okay, 9200. Let's see if we get it first try. And we don't. Yippee. Nah, I don't really mind. I'm expecting these runs to take more than one attempt, because it's how I get used to those like sort of ending parts of the level, and how I get used to the whole flow. You know, get me into the spirit. The Zodiac spirit. Frick! Zodiac is not 90. Bro, Zodiac, the crazy part is, oh my god, Zodiac was number 77 when I started, and I'll just let you guys check where it is now, because I didn't even think I want to know at this point. But all that I'm sort of trying to convey here is that it's getting close to going out the top 150 extended list. Yes! Okay, 90 to 100, that was way too close. Holy moly. Alright, second to last warm-up run's going to be 87 to 100. And we're going to be doing 84 to 100. I really want to try Zodiac with Blitzkrieg, but like, it's just going to make me do like 0 to 7, 7 to 11, bro. Like, I'm just going to have to start over from the beginning. So, it's not really part. I think I'm too late for that, you know what I mean? I think I've gone into the... Or I just need to make a new copy with less start positions and do it that way. I guess that could work pretty well, to be fair. Maybe, probably not. Okay, 87 to 100. Alright. Now for the final warm-up run. Don't give up, you're so far, but you still have a whole journey ahead of you. I know, bro. Do I have like a... Okay, no, I don't have a profile for this. I forgot I deleted the last one. Oops. It's maybe hinting to a certain level that I may or may not be doing as a new highest in the future, depending on if Zodiac is out of the top 150 demon list by the time I'm done with it. I don't know, maybe that level I'm planning on doing will be out of the list as well by the time I beat the Switch. Isn't impossible. Oh, I am so screwed. Okay, 84 to 100. Alright, that was my final warm-up run. No more of that. Day 3 of asking Rexy to play idols. You're gonna have to wait a long time. Because I'm planning on streaming Zodiac pretty much daily until I hopefully beat it. Maybe, probably not. So, it's gonna be like day 69 of asking Rexy to play idols, and I still have like 80% on Zodiac or something like that. We're gonna be on like stream 130 or something. By the way, I'm not trying to get 82 to 100, but might as well keep going, am I right? Oh, well, that didn't end up very well. Okay, let's just focus on this. Like, just like the individual parts, you know what I mean? Because it has been slowly improving my skill and consistency at this level. And probably my nerve control as well, because like the more good attempts I get, like the more consistent I am at specific parts, the more good attempts I get, and the more good attempts I get, the less nervous I get when I get to those parts, and the less nervous I get, the further I'm likely to get. So it's all just like a butterfly effect. Okay, let's also try and do the ball timing from here as well, which has some like other hard parts, let's just say. I think other hard parts is an understatement. It has harder parts. Like straight up. Now 73%. Let's try and get through the whole of Finito real quick. I feel like I've already got like a good enough method for beating this level anyways, so I don't think it matters too much. Yes, okay, I made it through the ball clicks from 73. I wasn't even going to try to do that, but I kind of, you know, forgot to end the run. Actually, you know what, let me get through 73 again. I was yapping too much, I wasn't really focusing properly. I kind of just did that out of muscle memory. Which ain't a good thing to do from 0, trust me. Because I wasn't really that focused, and I randomly just got 49%, bro, and died to like an easy R robot click. Because I thought I was like going for a run or something like that. Okay, made it through the ship. Let's try and get through it from 67, that number. Dude, the ship transition's worse when you like click that one late. This is why we dash. Should I say that like when I get to a certain part of the level? Like alongside high hem rate? Yeah, I feel like I should. I wonder who came up with that saying. Rexy's shaking in his boots. Try playing Zodiac from zero in practice mode. Should I do that now? Rexy, do it at shock. What do you mean, do it at shock? Do what at shock? That's a waste of time and attempts to say the thing at shock. Oh, okay, fair enough. I feel like I'm gonna get freaking nervous by then. I need to do it like somewhere where there's like a pause. I feel like 20% could be good for that, right? But again, like, my nerve control goes like through the roof. So maybe when I start getting like consistent, then I'll do it. How about that? So at 20% after the wave, the weird and wacky and not so wonderful wave part. I'll see. This is why we dash. I found out about you before I got GD. Now being an extreme is a platform. Yo, GG's though. That is dedication. Bro, I haven't even beaten a platformer extreme yet, to be honest. I did get like halfway through Threat of the World before I unfortunately had to leave for the night. I'm still disappointed. But like if I would have like snuck like playing like after like I was supposed to leave, like my mum would have just heard this. Just me clicking all over the place. To like jump and stuff. I feel like this level has taught me a very important lesson, and that's never underestimate the easy parts, especially when you're nervous, bro. Like, because I die at easy parts all the time because I never really focus on them that much. I'm just like kind of slacking and just focusing on most of the hard parts instead. Obviously, it's good to focus on the hard parts. Like, you should still be like sort of prioritizing that, but focus on the easy parts as well. Because nerves can do very bad things to you. Also, I'm branding a classic extreme. Wait, what? Wait, what extreme demon is that? I'm kind of curious. Bro, Rexy, you're 62 and still live with your parents. What do you mean? I mean, to be fair, when I'm 62, I'm probably gonna sound like 18. But to be fair, I wouldn't really be complaining, right? Okay, these bits are really hard. Bruh. Okay, whatever though, because we did get through 70%. I don't know why I was trying to get 59 to 100 just then, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, because all I was really trying to do was get to that ship. For some reason, my mind was like, you know what? I feel like we should make it a goal to get through Benuto from there, why not? And then it just like, my brain just farted because of all the confusion. Why is Zodiac actually kind of hard? Purell said it was harder than Tartarus, Brett, and I did like a practice run of Tartarus. Oh, that feels much harder, but it feels like with enough practice you can get consistent at it, and it's a minute and like 20 seconds, so it's not like super long, so you don't have to worry about getting like too nervous, I guess. I mean, I guess you still do get nervous, obviously, but like, you know what I mean, right? Because it's got more like condensed hard gameplay. Okay, anyways, now we just need to try and get through that 70% ship from 56. Oh, that wave release is where I died yesterday from 0. Bro, whenever I'm in streams, like, instead of saying last stream, I always say yesterday, but now, I actually can say yesterday because I stream pretty much daily now. Oh my god, that click is horrendous. I'm doing Zodiac after the golden. Will you beat this level before 90k attempts? Hopefully. So I might as well learn it in my free time. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, if you're trying to do like Zodiac as a new hardest, I'd usually not really recommend it because it ain't the most enjoyable level in the world, especially if you're jumping to Digital Descent like me. It does kind of like, it is kind of saved by the fact that it's super iconic and was the top 1 and stayed in the top 10 for like years actually. I'm pretty sure it stayed up there until like 2021. Why you jump into Zodiac? I mean, to be fair, I have done like a lot of XL Extreme Demons, so I thought this would be like a nice like final boss to do for my first list demon, you know what I mean? And it's not like I can really stop now, but I've already got like 75%. We're already in too deep. Pookie Forever went, bro. I remember the last time someone suggested for me to do Pookie Forever was like ages ago. He fought, but he didn't knew. Do you like XLs? I mean, I do like sort of like the joy of like beating them because it feels like a whole journey rather than some like short little snippet of gameplay, you know what I mean? But at the same time, they are pretty painful, which does sort of strengthen the feeling I get from like victory. I just do normal Pookie. Hell no! Bro, Zodiac's hard enough, bro. I ain't doing like something like 100 times harder. Like, it's probably not like that much harder, but like it's still like stupidly hard. Oh, dude, I feel like I'm gonna die there at some point from 0, whether it happens the next time I get here, or the next, or after like 3 times of getting past there. I don't know. But I just feel like at some point in this journey I'm gonna die to those 2 hellish, horrendous green orbs. I mean, to be fair, once like I get used to like sort of the click pattern of them, they're not like that bad, but like it's so tight, bro. It's so tight and awkward, that part. No! I clicked too fast, bro. Okay, we made it through that ship though, the one at like 72%, and I just kept the run going because it's from 56. I mean, why wouldn't you? And my best run is 56 to 100, so yeah. I think you can kind of see why. Oh, why can't I do that click? Perfect. Alright, now let's go from 52 and attempt to get through that ship from 52, Samifying's part. The really horrendous, blind click infested part. Oh, and that release is like an honourable mention as well. That release is really hard. I think it's like the exact same timing as like the release at 59 that I died to yesterday. But it's just slower. So it's a little bit less open because of like the frames. And it kind of like moves in a really like janky way, which also throws you off. And honestly, I feel like that was done on purpose, bro. I think Samifying was just trolling. Rexy will flip to 100 from 75. Trust. I mean, he's putting Henry's in the chat, so he's summoning the whole Henry army, and as well as Scuffles as well, to give me good luck, bro. Henry's got like a whole army. He's got like 19 bodyguards. Oh wait, I counted it wrong. 20 bodyguards. Or something like that. He's got bodyguards to protect him from being invaded in Zodiac. Only people worthy enough for Zodiac are allowed to see him. Oh, frick off! Dude, I always die those orbs for some strange reason. Like, they're not that bad, it's just like the way you have to like click them and like align yourself, because you can't even see yourself half the time in that part. Like, it's giving the oval in Cosmos Unleashed, like the freaking black borders where you can't even see the way you're transitioning yourself. You can't even see where the ground is, bro. You just gotta pray. I don't know how I survived. Oh, frick off! Why is that transition so, like, scary? Can I not just commit? Can I not just commit? Of course it's as soon as Taran says GG 52 to 100. Of course. Every time someone says, GG, you got this to 100, or GG, you beat the level, I always die straight after. But to be fair, I could tell I was going to die there just from looking at it. And to be fair, I also probably should have died earlier. The ball at 91 is so easy, but so chokeable. If you're finding the ball at 91 easy, bro, you want something else. I mean, to be fair, I'm not saying, like, it's hard. I'm not saying, like, it's a choke point or anything. But it's certainly not an easy part. It's definitely, like, up there in terms of difficulty. It's, like, middle of the road kind of difficulty for Zodiac standards. It's just, like, your typical hard part, but it's not, like, a major choke point. It's, like, a minor choke point. Especially because you're at 91. Oh my god, why can't I do this stupid release? This is why I'm setting myself these types of goals to get through like 72%. Because for the love of god, I cannot do that from earlier on in the level. It's so hard. It's so weird. When are you doing Unnerved TMN? Bro, it's free. Are you saying Unnerved TMN is free or a different part is free? You're saying like 91 is free. Because trust me, it ain't free. And that's speaking from experience. $49 to 93, one time. 56 to 93, one time. 56 to 92 once. 59 to 93, 3 times. 62 to 93 and 92, 5 times in total. 67 to 93, once. Yeah, you get the point. If anything's easy, I've probably died to it. So that's why I'm saying, because like it's only like between 1 and 3 times I die there in runs, but like it's more than nothing, you know what I mean? Like if it was easy, I'd like literally barely beat. Shut up, bro! You died at 61. You can't be talking. Yeah, but at least 93 is harder than that, I guess. I was laying back on my foot laid on the burning radiator, bro. Your foot good, bro? The flashbacks. Bro will never leave the 52 start pulse. It's because I'm trying to get through that ship that I died to like twice. Bro, I swear if I died to something, Scuffles is going to say, oh, that part's free, or like Senseless, or one of the two. Just a troll. And it's just making me more demotivated. If you want this to be over, bro, then stop rage baiting me and making me mad and make me get worse. But at the same time, don't say everything is super hard, because that doesn't help either. Just say, oh, it's so sad you died to it, or something like that. I don't know. Just... And also at the same time, do not do that thing where you say, GG, you got this to 100, when I, like, aren't even anywhere near it yet, and then I die instantly. My bad. Everything is easy to I mean, if you think about it, when RobTop added the demon difficulties, everything was technically demon rated, and he split it up into easy demon, and demon is related to easy demon, and it's also related to extreme demon, so that means extreme demon correlates to an easy demon, so that means Zodiac is an easy demon. I don't know why I did that whole art analysis, bro. I'm gonna be making like diagrams and crap, like by the time I get to like 90%, I'm gonna be like, so for this specific click, I have to do this perfect little alignment, and I have to do it in this very pedantic and peculiar way. What is bro on about? I'm just coping at this point. Terrapinning those weeks are struggling on an intense. Bro's played a little bit too much Ito. So assume that this is intense difficulty. Alright, I'll play the Zodiac remix. Will that shut you up? Nah, I'm kidding. kidding me? I let go and it kept holding. No, that's just sad. To be fair, I thought I was gonna die earlier because my hair kept getting in the way, bro. Oh, that could have been 52 to 100 right there, bro. I could have made some moves. Bro, what? Oh, it's so sad that you died there. Dude, no. I swear, I let go. You heard me release, and it kept holding for some strange reason. I swear on my mama. Bro, I'm gonna watch it back, and I clearly didn't release, like, until, like, after I died. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. But it felt like I released the correct time. It felt like I released at the correct time. 97 is so free. Okay, you know what? At least, like, you're not talking about, like, a semi-easy part that some people actually find through. Like, I can tell you're clearly joking. Count that as 52 to 100. No, don't worry. I died at 56 to 97. Didn't get 56 to 100 until about 4 months later. So, yeah. What hardest do I go for next since I beat a platformer hard demon? I'd probably recommend doing, like, one of the J Shadow Insane Demon platformer levels. Definitely not Fury 500. Like, I forgot what it's called, but there's this Insane Demon Mythic platformer level by the J Shadow or, like, Moistened Egg or something. I think it is by the J Shadow. And I heard, like, only good things about it. Okay, now, but listen to this. Listen to this. It's still, like, taking me so long to just load. Okay, let me actually... Oh god, that's loud in my headphones. Jesus. Okay, let me actually see. Okay, let me turn on generic room slop platformer. We're calling it room slop. Maybe I can see it. Oh, I got pretty close, up close and personal to that spike. Yeah, you heard that right. I released and it didn't stop. Like, listen. Dude, are you kidding me, bruh? I mean, to be fair, I was pretty close to the top. It was, like, right here that I released and it lagged. So it just, like, skipped over the frame and made me let go on the next... What do you mean? You would never die there? Nah, I think I died there before. Oh, come on, bruh. Whatever. Hey, at least that's progress. At least that's progress. And at least it wasn't a freaking easy part at the end, bro. At least it wasn't at, like, 98% at, like, the cube section. I mean, I'm just trying to help you, Coke. Yeah. If a part is hard, say it's hard. If a part is, like, I don't die to, is easy, say, hey, it's not too hard. Is it the men here? Oh, yeah, the men here, that's the one, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Although the other two are really good as well. Now, actually, it's the women here. Okay. Okay, should I keep playing from there? Just, like, for a little bit longer? 70 to 72 is the hardest part for Rexy, and 70... Trust me. It's probably the hardest part in, like, the second half, besides TMN, I'd say. all like 78 and 79 as well. Okay, anyways, let's get back to Zodiac. Oh my god, epic pun that's totally original, and I totally have never used it before. I don't even know what start position that's going to take me to be honest. If it takes me to 52, I'm gay. Oh thank god. I ain't gay, bro. The gay allegations can be forgotten about, even though there never were any in the first place. Like, I'm fine with people being gay, but people, like, using it as an insult towards you ain't cool, bro. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say that, I think it's time to move on to something else. The allegations. Bro's making up allegations about himself. Yeah, I don't know. To be fair, I was just trying to, like, correlate to that point I was trying to make about how being gay is fine. I don't really mind if you're gay or you're straight. Okay, nice. We made it through Tactic and TMN. Not TMN. Samifying's part. He is not playing at 52. Today marks history. wait, hold on. Hold on. My soundboard doesn't really work anymore, so that's the next best thing you're getting. It probably sounded so scuffed through the mic, it probably sounded like this. No, it probably sounded like this. This is a moment in history! Take a picture! Okay, so hop back on Granny. What did I come back to? Oh, nothing too special. I did unfortunately die at 97% from 52 because of a bug where it made me release later than I should have because it lagged. Bruh. That's totally not a good sign. I'm so gonna die there from 0 because of a bug. I mean, at least I'm not the only one. Purell died to 97 because of the lag as well, so yeah. At least I'm not alone, I guess. Wait, why isn't that in your best runs then? I mean, it's not like in the title, because actually, wait, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should add it to the title. I didn't want to add 52 to 84 to the title, because, like, I thought, man, that's not that good. But 52 to 97 is the most title-worthy thing ever. Of course, the first thing I get in my recommended is femboy circles in 5 runs. You know, I'm not gonna get into it. Oh yeah, the best of today. Wow, I'm stupid. Best of today is 52 to 97. That's what you mean. But yeah, I'm still. Did I hear femboy? Where are they? Okay, let me update the title real quick. Sadly, I'm gonna have to reopen Google And actually, to be fair, I already showed you that I did. But still, it takes forever to load. Okay, 56 to 100. Anion and Arctic gotta be contained, contained, detained, decomposed. Okay, that might be a bit far. Alright. New title thingy. Woo. I learned the entirety of retention today. Wait, how hard is retention? Isn't that like a beginner, like extreme demon, I assume? Or do you just mean the real life skill of retention? Of maintaining retention? Go order 7 burger meals. I'll be right back in 40 minutes. I hope you're not ordering all of those for yourself. I mean, I can't really say anything because I am a bit of a big back. Maybe he's feeding them to homeless people in his neighborhood, maybe. Who knows? Or he's just ordering it for his family. Order some for me. Order some for me, bruh. My address is... Okay. Unfortunately... No. Oh, for God's sake. Do you mean unfortunately no, as in you are ordering them for yourself, or you're not? Okay, 38%. I found my only reactions of getting all the way there and dying was bruh. I'm gonna die at 99 and I'm just gonna be like, bruh. Die to a bug at 97? Bruh. Die to 96 out of 3 block open gap? Bruh. Randomly do an attempt on tidal wave and die to 95? Bruh. Don't reset, okay. GG 38 200. I haven't even started yet. I just want to get through Shark and see how far I can get through everything else. Shut up! Is that my mum? Or is that the random group chat that I'm in on WhatsApp? Oh, it's just a random group chat. Get out of here. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, to be fair, that looks pretty weird anyways. IRL stream sniper. I've got to turn my phone on silent, bro. Focus. Do not disturb on. Take that, random group chat I'm in. GC costed you a run. To be fair, I unpaused, and it's not like I failed because I didn't react in time. Like, I was ready for those clicks, bro. I just messed them up. But that was 38 to 56. Pretty good. Oh, it's safe to say we got 38 to 49.25. Anyways, 30%. I really need to try and do this part twice in a row. Including that green orb click especially. And this. Mainly just everything between there and the green orb click. This green orb. Oh my god, bruh. I always die here from 0 because I just like mess it up. It's not even that bad of a click between North Weaver. I just get nervous. Whenever it's like too much of a pause, bro, my brain just can't handle it. It just goes mush. It just literally just goes mush. Like my brain decides to like let out a sneeze, bro. Maybe it's like allergic to orb or something. And when it sneezes, it causes me to fail. Frick! Okay, let me just try and get to 38 from here. Dude, why? Wait, what? Tip, talk, tip, don't die. Useful. Tip, click SEO. Actually, you know what? I didn't even think about that. This whole time I've just been using telekinesis. What if I just like manually click myself? Okay, it worked. Okay, well, mostly, I guess. I did die to the spider click, which ain't a good sign, but we got decently far. Telekinesis is better. You got some hard clicking telekinesis. Yeah, I just really lock in when I use my telekinesis and it clicks it really hard. Let's try and get through this. Might as well just continue, because either way I'm going to try and get 30 to 50 a little bit later. Okay. 20%. Okay, 17. Let me just try and get this part down a few times in a row. Okay, that was 2. Let's try and get 3. That one doesn't count. Okay, that's 3. There we go. Now we have to try and do it for 14. Really? Let's try and do it like from start positions going down to 11, because I have one from 14, one from 12, and one from 11, which is where like the ball clicks are and stuff. 12% is where the ship is, where Henry is. You'll get to see him in a minute, depending on if I can even make it through this or not. There we go. Hi, Henry. Oh, come on. Hi, Henry. I don't know what that was at the end. That sounded kind of inappropriate. Hi, Henry. Okay, nice. Now we just need to try and do it from 11. Let's not worry about doing it from 7%, because there's bigger fish in the water at that point. Hi, Henry. And I'm talking about the robot. Which, even though it's only at 7%, it's good to practice it, just so I'm prepared for, like, you know, when I do it from 0, because I don't want to, like, not know how to do it, you know? Just going blind. Although, to be fair, I have done random Zodiac attempts like every now and then, and I have gotten pretty far. I got to 32 once. Hi, Henry. Nice! Okay, we made it. Hi, Henry. No! Why does that click always get me, bro? Are you serious right now? Why do I think I was a cube for a sec? No, it's always 47 that gets me. Let me just do this real quick. Oh wow, that was weird. This part's just the definition of just awkward as hell. Okay, now let's go from 38. And try and get to tactics, aka the slow robot of 49.25%. Oh my god. No, dude. Guess the steeple / tower / citadel. It's just black, so I'm gonna go with Tower of Hopeless Hell. Unless it's Tower of DD. Not Deep Darkness, but like the other TODD. But that's got like a red outline though, to be fair. Wrong. What else is black? In terms of towers. You know, I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's just practice the robot. Oh my god! Okay, my goal is to get through that and the double spike that I just died to from here. There we go. Wait, I haven't loaded up Zodiac yet. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's play Zodiac from 0. Should we do the attempt prediction thing, or should we save that for later? You know, we'll save it for later. I just want to see what I get. That's going to take up so much time. Hi, Henry. No, dude, I panicked, bro. I started clicking like crazy, like on the earlier part. Kidding me, bro. Okay, 20% though for the first attempt. Not too bad. Henry is disappointed. You know, if I get to Shock's part today, then I'll do it. Then I'll do the thing. How do you die there? Come on, I die there all the time, bro. Have you seen how many times I've died to that part? Like, just look at this. You're gonna absolutely hate me for this, by the way. I've died at 19%, 179 times, and 20%, 44 times. Over 200 times I've died to that ship wave transition thing. Bro, 179. That just goes to show how long I've been playing this level. Excuses. Okay, anyways, let's practice that part real quick. Z. You can just see Z in the search bar. There we go. Alright, let's see what we get next. Yeah, if I get to Shock's part today, then we'll do the attempt prediction thing. Because then it'll be like a pretty good time too. Because like, if I like don't have the skill to like get that far, like I want to know I can get far before you'll start predicting whether I get far or not, you know what I mean? So I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do it today, maybe we won't. It all depends. If you all want to have fun, you just gotta pray to God that I get to 38, I guess. I don't know. I'm hoping I do. I'm pretty hopeful. There have been days where I haven't got there. I remember back in the day where I literally hadn't even gotten to that point at all, bruh. And now I do like almost every day. One time I did like 15 times in one day. Hi, Henry. Okay, let me practice that. The triple spikes. Yep, I'm practicing triple spikes in the big 26. Okay, let me just go from the ball. Henry is shocked that I died to that easy of an obstacle. Hi, Henry. Nice. To be fair, that was probably pointless because they're just timing based anyways. It's like, it's not like you have to do like a weird learny setup for them. Stop switching start positions so much. I'm doing what Tay-Tay... I can't even say it. You know, I'm doing the switch strat. I'll just say that. I'm doing the switch strat, which Tay-Talks came up with. And it actually kind of works. Especially for longer levels like this, because there's going to be a lot of start positions and a long time between attempts. At least I'm not like playing like freaking, I don't know, like a really short level like Guasa Rest where I'm dying every like 5 seconds and I have to go to that part every 5 seconds. Hi, Henry. Okay, we made it. Past that. No, what? Oh, bro. I swear if someone said I'm going to get to 38, I mean, to be fair, from that point, it's like a 90% chance I get to 38. Bro, blob. Blob! Wait, is that... Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no. I was about to say, I think that's the first time I died to 36. I think it's the first time I died to that specific click. So, there you go then. All those clicks have been filled out. But I think the other 36 deaths were from the ball right afterwards. Come on, bro. To be fair, I do remember when I did my practice run, I was like, bro, that robot click is so tight. And nowadays, I just, like, get through it like it's nothing. Until now. Okay, we got 36, though. Getting closer and closer to shock by the second. That is a new record. Let's freaking go. Well, of today. It feels nice having this best of today, because I get, like, a small little amount of joy from, like, getting to update the best of today rather than updating the best, like, ever every, like, bloody 2 months. I feel like it makes the stream feel a little less depressing. Or I guess it just, like, covers the depression in a little bit of fancy paint. Fancy, colourful paint. Okay, let me just... I want to see if I can get from here to 38. Well, I guess 39. Twice in a row. Yeah, I meant 39, by the way. I was just saying it because the start plus for shock started at 38. Dude, there's a bit of hair like hanging off and I could see it in my peripheral vision, bro. And it's totally not throwing me off at all. Nice! Okay, you know what, I might as well... Actually, nah. Because then, like, if I start dying and stuff, then I have to practice 38 to 49.25, and then I'll forget how to do the early parts. I'm not getting into it. That's why I always quit out of start positions so quickly. Because, firstly, I, you know, don't want to, like, die to a later part and then have to practice it, and then have to practice the even later part that I die to from there, and just, like, forget how to do the early parts. I just want to quickly swoop in, do that part, quit, play the level again, to ensure maximum, well, optimal muscle memory. Hopefully. I need to not be laughing mid-attempt. Hi, Henry. We made it to shock. We made it to shock. Now we can start doing the prediction thing. Ayy. But firstly, I gotta get 38 to 49.25 again. Woo. I thought I'm acting like as if that, like, it's something it's pretty boring doing, especially for you guys, because you just gotta watch me do it the whole time. But it's pretty important because ever since I started doing it, bro, I've been making progress at a rapid rate. I got 56 to 100, 52 to 97, 75, 67. Yeah, go ahead and say it. I know you want to. 53 several times, 59. Oh wait, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Okay, actually, to be fair, should we include the 53 9 times? Now we'll keep that on the death tracker. Let's keep that on the death tracker because this is getting like way too cramped. And to be fair, I don't even need this whole thing in the first place, but it's just so y'all can see. Even though it is slightly confusing and crowded. surprised I haven't died there from 0 yet, because it's a pretty weird spot. Shapawi. Wait, did I? Okay. Okay, no, I'm good. I thought I would, like, pause right before I was about to die at the double spike. I beat 5 easy demons and 1 medium demon. Am I ready for 9 circles? I mean, you have done 1 medium demon, which is better than when, like, Michelle, like, jumped from, like, club step to 9 circles. But, like, she used, like, really, like, good methods of, like, practicing and stuff. So I'd recommend sort of take advice from that video, because I watched, like, the full freaking 3-hour movie, bro, and I'm genuinely, like, using, like, sort of strats that T-Tox used to, like, teach Michelle. So if you have the right strats, then you can do anything. Okay, maybe not anything, but, like, feel free to go for 9 circles. Well, of course, as long as you're good at wave. If you haven't really beaten any wave levels, then go for a wave level first and then 9 circles. Okay, anyways, let me make the great line where y'all can start your predictions. Here we go, this is the great line. I wonder if it's still facing out. No, it's not. Okay, this is the great line. The reason I'm adding this is so I know where all the predictions start, and so I know what people's first predictions are for that attempt. Alright, y'all can start predicting now. Okay, what am I gonna get this next attempt? What am I gonna get? I'm not even gonna look at anything, because if like a bunch of people saying, oh, you're gonna get this, then I'm gonna be like, please don't die to this. And whoever gets the closest gets a point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. You get the point. Well, you don't yet unless you guess it correctly, but I mean the other type of point, okay? Okay, anyways, let's just like sit back, relax while these predictions congregate. At least I hope. I'm not even looking at chat. Oh wait. I saw the line that I added that's supposed to be highlighted is completely gone, so that means everyone's come up with predictions, bro. Like a bunch of people. Like, I saw a bunch of short messages, but because my eyesight is kind of horrendous, I don't really see what they were, but I just know their predictions, so. Oh, you're tuning in into this. Or, like, one person who just spammed the same message, I don't know. But we'll see if we're correct. We'll see if you're correct this attempt. Okay, let's see who got the closest to 10%. Oh, I see an 11%. That's pretty close. Okay, 11%. Anything closer than 11? 9%? Ooh, okay. So, wait, hold on, wait. What was it? What was it though? It was 10.8 something, right? So, nah, we're not gonna count like 11% as 11.00. We'll just count that as like anywhere in 11%. So, what did I get? You know, to be fair, if, like, for example, I got, like, 20% and someone gets 19 and someone gets 21, both of them would get the point. So, you know what? Oh, wait, Scuffles got 11 Scuffles gets 11 as well. I didn't even see. Who said theirs first, trust? Now, I'll just give all 3 of you the point. Because Scuffles gets 11, Smilers gets 11, and Clarini gets 9. So, it's like a 3-way tie. Or I could give them a third of a point. I don't know. Tibdick gets 11. Yeah, nobody falling for that. You literally get 13 for the first time. We round it to the nearest full number. That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah, since like I don't want to get 3 people at once points, did I get 10.5%? Wait, actually that wouldn't really make sense either, because then actually no, it would. 10.5%. You know, I'm gonna stop overthinking it and just give all 3 of them the points. I'm feeling generous. So, you know, Smiley gets the point, Scuffles gets the point, and Clarini gets a point. So all 3 of you have points so far. Okay. Okay, so Scuffles has a point. Let me just type it into my notes. I'm not even going to bother trying to spell it, so I'll just put chlorine. gets 1 point. Chlorine. And I'll just put Smiler, gets 1 point. I mean, it's just Chlorini with 2 eyes at the end. Is it 2 eyes or 1 eye? Oh, it's 2 eyes and then 1 eye. What am I on about? You know, whatever. All 3 of you get the point. It was a tie. It was 10.73. Okay. Are you feeling generous? Give me some too. Okay, anyways. The next great line. Here we go. Might as well say, bro, you literally guessed 13 the first time. Okay, anyways, this is why we have the line, bro. So I know what you guessed first. Boom! It's whatever you guess first, by the way, so you can't just say 1%, then 2%, then 3%. It's whatever you say first. So if you guess like the correct one, but you said a different percentage first, then you don't get the point. It doesn't count. So lock in your predictions. Here we go. I already see the chat moving like crazy. So let's see if y'all are correct. Well, who's correct? I don't know. Who's the winner? Wait, did I even update my best of today? I think I did, right? Okay, 13%. Let's see if we got any 13s. Bunoseki's remembers the first thing you get. Guess. Okay, we got a couple 14s, a couple 12s. Okay, so Matty Arnion said 14. Very cool dude said 12, and it's 13.2. Wait, I guess 12 is closer than right now, because I allowed like the 1 point off each time. Do we got any 13s? 13. Bunoseki said 13, but he said like. He said 7% first, or I guess 9% after you realised, so let's see. Oh, Chlorini, oh wait, no, Chlorini said 16. Scuffle said 24. Alright, so it looks like the very cool dude gets a point, Arnion gets a point, Matty Pick gets a point as well. Wait, actually, oh okay, Bunoseki said 11, but he said something earlier, so it didn't count. Alright, so it looks like... let me just type these all out. Very cool. Dude, I gotta add so many different names. Gets 1 point. Matty gets 1. And who else said 12? Okay. Wait, where's the line? Oh yeah, very cool dude. Arnion, okay, Arnion gets a point. Alright, so it's a 6-way tie between Chlorini, Smiler, Scuffles, very cool dude, Matty, and Arnion, all with 1 point each. Now before I do anything else, let me just quickly do a little start buzz run. It doesn't count for start buzz runs, by the way. Because otherwise I'm going to be dying way quicker, so... Like, because from 0, like, I could either die at 1%, or I could pass the easy parts and die to 8 or more, I don't know. Like, 0 is, like, the point where I can really just die anywhere. Hi, Henry. Hi again, Henry. Okay, we made it through that wave as well, so, you know, I might as well quit while I'm ahead. Alright, here we go, prediction time. Again, this is not the real line. You know it's the real line if I typed it in myself and the name is yellow. Well, the name is, like, highlighted in yellow. I don't want any impersonators. This is the... Oh, frick, I can type it. This is the real line. I don't know if my name actually has, like, a yellow background with it. Hopefully it does. I mean, it should do, right? Yeah. maybe. I think it does. Or it's got like a grey outline or something. I don't know. Alright, anyways, next attempt. Boom! Probably going to be a bit of stream delay as well. I got to keep that in mind. I don't know why I only just came up with this activity yesterday. But this is so fun, bro. Especially now where I could really just get anything at this point. Like, I could get 100% right now if I'm lucky enough. But I got 10% instead. Let's see if we got any 10s in the chat. Okay, 14, 19, 8%. Okay, that's the closest so far from Scuffles. 10%, 10%. Do we have any 12s? Let me look up any 12s that match up. No, we don't have any 12s. We do have a 13. Okay, Scuffles is the winner! Woo! Oh my god, I got it. Did you? You got 15%. $10.79. Oh my god, bro, you said it after I died, bro. Okay, anyways, Scuffles is now in the lead with 2 points. Woo. Alright, this is the line of truth. 10 point. Bro, you literally typed it like way after I died. The stream delay is only about 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. Make your predictions. I'll give it about 10 seconds. Have another sip of water for good measure. I dedicate this attempt to Henry. And here we go. This attempt is for you, Henry. Wow, a lot of deaths at 10%. Holy moly. Okay, I'll practice that afterwards. Okay, Arnion got 10, okay. Tipped it, got it spot on. 10.79. No way. Oh wait, I think it's because it was the exact same death as before. Yo, should I give Tipped it or Arnion? Should I give both Tipped it and Arnion all the point? You know, I'll give Tipped it 2 for getting it spot on. But to be fair, I guess I literally died to that exact same decimal. Oh, he gets 10.76. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's close. Okay, Tipped it gets 3 points. Okay, you know, I'll give Tipped it 2. Arnion gets 1. Buno said 19 first, so he didn't get it. Anyone else? Okay, he gets 11, and no one else gets 10%. So Tipped it. I think it's because I died to that percentage before, like, exactly. Your final answer was 10.76. Yeah, but, like, it's the first thing you put after I put the line. So wait until I put the line before you type in your predictions for the next attempt, in case I type the line right before you send it, and then you type something different. So yeah, Tipped it gets 2. Tipped it gets 2, and then Arnion gets 1. So it's tied between Scuffles, Arnion, and Tipped it with 2. So let me practice that part real quick. Bro, what kind of cryptic messages is the very cool dude putting, bro? You good? Bro, I can't even see what that is. I said 10.75. Bro, you literally said 19% as your first guess, bro. It's not about, like, the last guess you put, it's the first. So once you put your first one after the line, it's locked in. It's locked in. Doesn't matter if you get it spot on afterwards, it's locked in. That's how we're playing here. Okay, no need to put, like, predictions for this. Just, like, you know, whatever. I want to try and get to the drop from 7% there. Hi, Henry. Okay, nice. Alright, make your predictions on the quick. Bro, nobody falling for that. Buzzy, we can clearly see it's you. Alright, here we go. Now you can see it. It doesn't even have any text inside of it, bro. At least try a little bit harder. Okay. Anyways, the line has been added. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna start the attempt. Let y'all type your predictions. 10, 9, 8, 7, because there's a bit of stream going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Remember, your first prediction is the one that counts. Because then people are just gonna say like their prediction after I die. Hi, Henry. No, dude, it kept lagging my game, man. I kept getting distracted. We got any 39s in the chat? Let's see. Okay. 23. That's the closest so far. 37? Yo. Okay, 37. That's really good. That's the closest one so far. Everyone's guessing pretty low. People were guessing super high last time. Okay, Fuzzy. Let's see if anyone else in it. 37. Wait, no, he said 10.79. Ooh, that wasn't your first guess. He literally said 10.79, please. Dude, it's always so laggy. Okay, anyways, Fuzzy wins. Fuzzy gets a point. Alright, now let's do 39 to 50. I've got to like brush my hair back as well because I keep seeing my hair in like my peripheral vision. It keeps throwing me off. I'm gonna go good luck on Zodiac. Alright. See you, Scuffles. Enjoy whatever you're doing in your life while I suffer by playing Zodiac. At least I'm having a little bit of fun, you know what I mean? I hate that click so much. 14 to 100 when low-key. Probably never. Well, I guess until I beat the level, because that would count as 14 to 100, right? Because it would also include the extra first part. Let's play from 52 for a little. Oh my god, what is with me on this click, bro? Me and this click do not have a good relationship. What's that Australian accent, bro? Okay. Alright, prediction time! Here we go! 53 to 49. 53 to 0. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, predictions. You know, I'll let you predict my first, like, your first, like, guess as I'm doing it, because I don't want to, like, waste time just waiting for you all to put your guesses at this point. It's getting low-key kind of boring. No offense or anything. I'm not expecting you to guess, like, you can guess if you want to play along. But, like, at the same time, the more attempts, the better. Hi, Henry. No, why? Okay, do we got any 22s in the chat? Okay, 24. Okay, that's pretty close. Any 22s or 20s? No. Who keeps putting 67, bro? I'm guessing 12. Okay. Bruno Serkis wins. Since his first guess was 24. Dude, why is it my phone keep auto-correcting it to Nino? I mean, that's technically closer to 9, which is where Bruno originally came from, so maybe the phone's onto something. Yeah, I won, but win. It's okay, I die there more times than you think. Why is this stupid hair getting in the way? I don't even have headphones on, so it's not like there's not pushing the hair forwards. I just keep getting thrown off because my hair keeps going forward. Okay, it's pretty much gone now anyways, so I think we're good. I think it's my eyebrows. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much good. I gotta go bold, bro. In an alternate universe, Bruno could have been Nino. Alright, here we go. Make your predictions in the chat on what I'm going to get this attempt. Remember, you can't do multiple guesses, only the first one's going to count. You can't just change your mind when I die. That's cheating. Or when I pass the part that you've predicted. Hi, Henry. Oh, come on. Any 27s? Okay, the closest is 21 so far. Wait, what's 27 out of 6? 33. Any 33s? Nope. Very Cool Dude wins. Okay, it's Matty pick. Now he gets 20.38. Okay. Very Cool Dude wins. I revealed the points at the end, just to make things more dramatic. Alright, anyways, let me practice that part real quick. Yeah, this is kind of fun, bruh. I'm not even, like, I don't even care if I don't get good runs. I'm just, like, I'm just like excited if someone's like guessing what percent I died to, even if it's like 2%. Now that makes me happy. Let's try and get up to 30 from here. Alright, nice. Okay, attempt prediction. Okay, I'll give it a few seconds. Give it about 10 seconds. Because if someone is like ready to guess like 1% and then I get past there, it kind of like narrows down the options, you know what I mean? Although to be fair, they could just wait until like later. But like, again, you can't do it when I die, so... You know what? Attempt prediction time. Let's see who gets the closest. What? Bro, how did it not register my input? Wait, what even was that actually? Wait, I didn't even pay attention. Was that 9%? Wait, what? Oh, okay, it was 8%. It's the only time I've died there. So, let's see if we got any 8s in the chat. 13, 23. Okay, 13 wins. Anion gets another point. GG's. Okay, next prediction. Boom. Okay, I'll give it about another 10 seconds until I unpause and ride this attempt out. Imagine I died to the first click and someone guesses 0, bro. That would be so funny. Should I even count it if I die to the first click? I don't even know. You know, I won't count it, so it can be 1% or over. Because I think I didn't count it last time we did this. Anyways, let's do this. Hi, Henry. No, why does it always hit the orb, bro? I hate that you can buffer orbs in ship parts, bro. Okay, we got any 40s or closer? 47? Okay, 36 is the closest so far. 32, knee. Okay, 37. Yeah, I don't see anything closer than 36. So, very cool, dude. You get the point. You really are a very cool dude. $37 again. Oh, wait, never mind. Very cool dude isn't so cool because Fuzzy Buzzy, I didn't see his message, but Fuzzy gets another point. No, I'm just kidding, he still is cool. I was in the 40s, but Fuzzy won. Yeah. Black Shep GD is make it back. Good timing because we are playing the attempt prediction game. where I put a line in the chat and everything below that line is to track what people guess where I'm going to get to that attempt. Whoever gets the closest gets a point. So that people can't just like cheat, and so I know what their first guesses are. Jesus Christ, bro really thinks I'm going to get 34. Okay, anyways, this doesn't count for the prediction, but we're going to try and get 38 to tactics part, which is 49.25 to be specific. I swear to God, every time I've gotten here from 38, I've died there, bro. You just stay back hair, bro. Why does my hair keep doing this? It's because I got freaking curly, long locks, don't I? I'm gonna win the world's curliest hair award. Okay. Dude, I swear, I always see like a rogue hair, bro. I've got to shave my eyebrows and my hair off to beat Zodiac, bro. I'm not even shaving it off because like I failed to beat Zodiac or anything. I'm just shaving it off so it helps me beat Zodiac. Okay. Made it through those clicks. Minus 53. Wow. Alright, make yours predictions on what I'm gonna get next. Let me have another sip of water. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta do the okay, let's go. Well, that came out surprisingly cleaner than I expected. I was expecting it to sound like a dying car engine, like last time, but surprisingly it sounded a little bit less like it. Still did kind of sound like it though. Bro. Any 10s in the chat? Any 10s in the chat? 12, okay. 14, yeah. Any 10s, any 8s? Okay, Bruno Serkis wins. He gets a point. I almost put that he had 12 points for a second. He's at 2. You predicted 48. Jeez, it's been almost 2 hours, bro. What do you mean your best from 0 is 42? Come on, at least I got to shock in the first place, bro. We need to at least be proud of the small things. I'm pretty sure I got to shock like 3 times. The day I got like 43, that was like the only time I got to shock. We ain't getting anywhere at this pace. Bro, there's no need to be demotivated, bro. At least I'm having fun doing all these attempt predictions and stuff. And at least it's a closer battle because people are going to predict lower percentages, like more people, so it's going to be closer and more intense. Read my message. You got 38 to 84 on Poopy Zodiac. Bro, you're going to beat Poopy Zodiac before I beat real Zodiac. Alright, here we go. To be fair, I did get 52 to 97 as well. Alright, let's see what happens. To be fair, these attempts have been going by a lot slow because I have been waiting for people to put in their predictions, so I probably could have done a couple more attempts, but, you know. It doesn't really matter that I'm not getting far, it just matters that I'm having fun. We're essentially tiny little specks trapped in the universe. And the whole reason why we don't care is because we have fun, just like how I'm pretty much trapped on Zodiac until I beat it. And I don't care because I'm having fun. Even if it seems like I'm making no progress at all. I gotta remember, I still did get 52 to 97. And that's progress. Hi, Henry. Okay, let's see. Any 31s in the chat? Okay, 24. Oh, 27. Okay, that's close. 16%. That's why he said 100 of this attempt all on red, and then he says 16 right after the line. Okay, 27 is the closest so far. 37. Okay, it's decently close as well. It was 31, right? So if it's 4 off, if it's okay. I gamble my 2 points on 10. If I win, I gain 2 points. If I lose, I get 0 points. Shouldn't it mean like, if you win, you gain 2 points, and if you lose a point or something? Because then it would make more sense. Because you're basically just wanting to gain extra points for winning. There needs to be some kind of risk to it. But yeah, HSH is the winner. Woo! Alright. I have 0 points now, if it existed. Hey, you know what? You didn't say you were gonna gamble it and be willing to lose it, so yeah. Who won? We'll find out at the end of the stream. Which is not going to be in too long, seeing it's been like 2 hours. I detect gambling. Okay, you know what? At this point, no gambling. We're just gonna do, if you win, you gain a point. If you lose, you don't gain or lose any points. I do not condone gambling. I was 6 off. Yeah, 27 was 4 off though, so you were pretty close. Oh man, okay, bye. Whoa, I thought you were saying you detect gambling here because it's bad. It's a prediction on Death Moon. Okay, you know what? Whatever I get on Death Moon right now is what you're gonna get. How about that? I don't know if the song's installed. I hope it's not copyrighted. I think it is. Oh yeah, it's definitely not playing. This is so like still. I haven't even played Death Moon in years, bruh. I do remember some of it. Okay, you go up, then down, then up, then down. I remember that. Okay, I did the memory. Oh, the wave carried part, bruh. Oh, this bit has a weird click pattern. Oh god. No! I fell for the fake! Okay, you are gonna get somewhere around 42 this attempt. Anyways, let's practice 30 on the real deal. The real deal for all the marbles, Zodiac. Okay, that's pretty much all I need. Alright, it's a prediction time. Yeah, I doubt you're gonna die to the fake if you learned the level already, but like, that's why I said somewhere around that part. Alright, I got a few seconds to catch the stream delay. Okay, let's go. Okay, that came out a little bit more like a motorcycle. Have y'all seen that clip, by the way? With the dude on the roller coaster, like the roller coaster operator saying it, bro? As everyone just got shot off into oblivion. Frick! Okay, 13%, any 13s? 12, okay. Alright, well, we don't have anything really near 13, so 12 wins! F5. Fair enough, honestly. Alright, next attempt prediction. Boom. We're getting straight into another one. Okay, I'll give it a few more seconds. Just so everyone can make their guesses in case I die like 1% or something stupid. And Kachawi. At least now that there's less people, it's easier to find, like, who got the closest, you know what I mean? So it doesn't drag out every attempt, you know what I mean? $11. Did anyone guess 11? 10? Okay. Alright, well, looks like Senseless wins. I'm at 53, but paused. You're wrong, I'm paused at 53, current best 64. I'm low-key giving you good luck though. Yo. Okay, Senseless wins, woo. Wish me luck. Alright, good luck Hamster Creature 71. All on 12%. You're on about the next attempt, right? Okay, Senseless has 1 point. There is still one clear leader who I won't reveal what it is. A hint, he isn't here right now. He is not in the stream. At least I think, unless he's like lurking or something. God knows. Okay. Alright. Anyways. Another prediction. Let's go. Alright, let's see who wins. May the luckiest person win. Okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count either. It has to be 1% or over. Hi, Henry. Any 19s in the chat? Okay. Ooh, Black Ship. Got it spot on. Yo, with 19%. Yo. Nice. Okay, Black Shep has won one. And let me practice that. Alright. Let's do it. Let me just keep going, see what happens. Alright, let's practice that. Let's get 38 to 49.25 again. Seeing as I have not got to 30 in a while, bro. Bro, the ship! Bro, the ship almost never gets me. I mean, it's still pretty hard, but still. I just want to get through that ship, please. Wait, why am I low-key, like, stuck? Nice. Alright, there we go. Oh no, you're in trouble. 30 to 100? Nah. Oh, you heard the S word? Wait, what sentence did I say it in? Because I don't even remember. Alright, by the way, attempt predictions are currently ongoing. So predict what I'm going to get from 0 to 10. Whoever gets the closest wins. The reason why the line set is so I can see what people put for their first guess. Because once you make a guess, it's locked in. Alright, let's get started. I'm probably just going to do one more drop attempt. Today we didn't get anything crazy. Unless you count 52 to 97. But like from 0 we didn't get anything crazy, so we'll do a few more attempts, just see how it goes, and then I'm gonna go. And then I will depart from the stream. Dude, why is my hair freaking getting in my face? Okay, well, we'll see if anyone said 13. 2%. 14, okay. Oh, Black Shep said 13. He got it correct again. Damn. He's getting it spot on. Dude, Matty Pig was so close there. I'll give him credit for that. You're doing well at this. Alright. We'll do one more drop attempt and then I'm gonna go. Finished eating the 7 burger meals. Damn! Alright, make your predictions. Okay, let's see if we've got any 9s in the chat. Okay, 18, 14. 14 is the closest, so HSH wins again. Dude, we have so many people at 2 points, bro, and just one person at 3 points. And he's not even here at the minute. You got 63% on Death Moon. Yo. So close to a new record. Black Sheep got it. Black Sheep, I mean, not Black Sheep, got it wrong to cover up the time traveler claims. Do a tiebreaker for the 2 pointers. Yeah, we'll see if anyone gets 3 by the time I get to the drop again. Yeah, we know it's Scuff or Aaron. Well, guess you'll find out. Maybe it's one of those two, maybe it's someone else that also left the stream. Oh wait, I forgot to make the line. Wait, one sec. Okay, let me restart that attempt, bro. I restarted a potential 100%, actually, no. It's based on how nervous or like my skill level, so it probably wouldn't have been knowing me. Alright, here we go. Actual attempt. Let's see what that attempt would have been. Actually, it doesn't really matter because it's basically just what this attempt is, so why am I even thinking about it? Alright, one more drop attempt. Hi, Hemra. Okay, 25. Let's see if we've got any 25s in the chat. 17. Ooh, 28. Okay. Let's see. Alright. 28 wins. So Black Shep is now tied with one other person with 3 points. So you know what? Let's do a tiebreaker for... Actually, I'll reveal the results. So in last place... Well, I guess it's not last place because all the people with last place got 0 points. But third place is Senseless, Smiler, and Clarini with 1 point each. And in second place with 2 points is a lot of people. We got Scuffles, Very Cool Dude, Matty, Tibdit, Fuzzy, Buno, and HSH, all with 2 points each, and the 2 people with 3 points are Black Shep and Arneon, both with 3 points. You know what, let's do a tiebreaker. You know what? I'm going to do an attempt for Black Shep and an attempt for Arneon and see which one gets further. And just so, like, for example, if I, like, did an attempt for Black Shep first and then randomly got really far, then obviously I'm going to be really nervous about Arneon and stuff. So, you know what, how about I just do 2 attempts and then I spin a wheel to decide which one gets the dedication from the first attempt and which one gets the dedication for the second attempt. You'll see what I mean. So for example, if I get 20 on one attempt and 30 on another attempt, I'll spin a wheel to decide which person the 20 attempt was dedicated to and which person the 30 attempt was dedicated to at the very end. How about that? Just so I don't get mind blocked. What's points? 63 attempts per wheel. Ooh, actually, I've got a better idea, which is slightly less confusing. And Arneon's back, so perfect timing. So, since Arneon and Black Shep are tied, we're going to do 1 tiebreaker round. Whoever is closer wins. Okay, but first let me practice 20%. We'll just see whoever is closer to the percentage gets all the marbles, gets the glory of winning. Now, I don't have any money, I'm broke, so yeah. Here we go. Is there a second place tiebreaker? Unfortunately not, because there's way too many people in second anyways, so yeah. Like, almost everyone in here probably has second. And probably half the people in here have second anyways, so it's not really... Y'all can all just enjoy your second place, I guess. Yeah, boom. Alright, Arneon and Black Shep, cast your guesses. Y'all can all guess for fun as well, if you want to. But y'all aren't getting any points from it. We're just doing a tiebreaker between Arneon and Black Shep. No one else worry about your accent, no one else's guesses count. So, yeah. Also, I just got my fingers, so... perfect time for a final attempt. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see who gets the closest. Y'all can guess for fun, but no one else is getting any points because, like, this is the final round. But we decide whether Arneon and Black Shep wins because they are both tied for first. So we got to decide who the true winner is. Imagine they both just went for the same thing. That'd be so unfair. Nah, I doubt it. %. Alright, who's closest? Arneon guessed 20. And Black Shep guessed 10. Black Shep is the winner! Woo! Alright, anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream, bro. Arneon is so mad. Okay, 11%. Black Shep was just 1 off. Let's see if anyone else was closer. Oh no, Black Shep was the closest, like, entirely. No one else guessed that. I'm sorry, Arneon, but you get second place, and all the people with originally second place gets third, I guess. So, Black Shep is the winner. Congratulations. Last time Mac was the winner, and now Black Shep is the winner. Okay, winner 1 was Mac from last stream. Winner 2 is Black Shep. GG's on the win. Arneon, congrats on getting close second. And congrats on everyone else who got the 2 points, and even just the people who got 1 point at all. You won on one of the rounds. Alright, anyways. Really hope you guys enjoyed it, even though we only got 42. We got a few shock attempts today. You know, it was really fun either way. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.